So 100 years ago, there was a big castle. Everybody was living happily ever after until this big smoke beast, Calamity Ganon, decided to come and ruin the party. Your name's Link, and you're a superhero, and you did your best 100 years ago to try to save everybody. But your best, unfortunately, was not quite good enough. You got wrecked, son. They had to put you in a healing pod. When you wake up, you're pretty much just wearing your swimming shorts, and you have an iPad or a Samsung tablet. You leave the cave, and you bump into this old man. He's like, well, if you do this stuff for me, I'll give you this hang glider. I don't know why we need a hang glider, but it's gonna come in handy. So you do some stuff, and you get some programs for your tablet, things like time stop. My favorite use of the time stop is to get these buggers off of their horses. No sir, just pop off. Magnetic power. Some of the basic uses of magnesis is finding buried treasure. Freezy power. You can use freezy time to make yourself a bridge. A camera. You could take pictures of yourself. Work it. Yes, 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 yes. It's essentially a smartphone. And once you finish these tasks, turns out he's the king from 100 years ago. And you're speaking to his ghost. And he points at the big castle and he's like, that was my house. And now there's a big smoke demon in there. And your old girlfriend's in there. You need to save your girlfriend, save the castle. There's this old ninja lady in a hut. She's gonna tell you what to do. So you use your glider, you start heading towards this old ninja lady. Once you get there, this old lady tells you that in order to beat the big shadow monster in the castle, what you need to do is go free these divine beasts who are gonna help you by shooting laser beams at the castle, in turn somehow weakening the big shadow monster. Each big beast has its own special little caveat of task before you can actually beat the shadow monster inside. We go and head to the Zora people. Their big beast is a big elephant and he's spewing water from his trunk and he's making it rain forever. In order to beat this big elephant beast, you're tasked to collect some shock arrows, either fight this big monster or sneak around him, and then go and fight the big elephant beast. You beat it, the elephants shoot a giant laser beam into the castle. You gain a superpower. That superpower is you're allowed to die one time and it'll bring you back to life, no questions asked. From there, you're gonna head to the desert land, where the desert people are, the Gerudo people. And in the desert land, the divine beast is a giant camel. To free this beast, you need bomb arrows, and you're gonna surf on a seal, doing some fast and furious maneuvers, shooting explosive arrows at its feet to knock it down. From there, you're gonna go inside, solve the puzzles, fight the big shadow beast, and then that camel is gonna shoot a giant laser beam at the castle, in turn helping you by weakening the other big shadow beast. From there, you boogie up northwest to the Rito village. This is where the bird people are, and their divine beast is a big bird. Your special task with this one, to shoot your bow and arrow mid-air with your slow-mo timer and explode his bits and pieces. From there, puzzle, shadow beast, then the bird, and you guessed it, he shoots a laser beam. Lastly, you're gonna boogie up to the northeast. It's Fireland. It's a volcano, it's fire, it's hot, you gotta wear special fire gear. There's a big salamander shooting fireballs because he's infested with a shadow monster. For this beast, you're gonna make some friends from the Goro people. They're kinda like rock people. One of them, he's gonna be your best friend Yumbo. You're gonna load this guy into a cannon and shoot him off to explode things, in turn weakening the salamander. Now after all those beasts, you got all these superpowers. I already mentioned one of them. The other three powers is a super lightning attack from the lightning camel, the bird gives you a super jump, and the fire salamander gives you a nice juicy shield. So once you got all your superpowers, it's ready to go fight the big shadow monster. Go in there, you take him down pretty easy peasy, you kill him, everybody lives happily ever after. And unfortunately, we don't know how this ties into Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe I should research that real quick. How does Breath of the Wild? Everybody lives happily ever after. You put your controller down for the next 5 years and wait for Tears of the Kingdom, which releases real fast. Or it's already released if you're watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the lore of Breath of the Wild. It wasn't specifically detailed, but it gave you the details that mattered. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.